is this. It's a new initiative to celebrate and support rugby league communities in regional Australia during the 2024 season. Now, it kicked off this year, and it includes 10 themed NRL and NRLW games in total across 9 regional locations. The latest location is going to be Bundaberg. Townsville as well. We've got all that covered as well, the NRL and NRLW games. So that's what's happening with the Telstra Footy Country Series. And a bloke who is a country bumpkin. He's a country boy, Brian, and he's going to kick off an hour which is really slanted towards the Queenslanders. Benny Hunt, welcome to the Run Home with Joel and Fletch.
G'day, guys. How you going?
Born in Rockhampton, Brian.
Yeah, played for the Crushers, the Blackwater Crushers. Where is that?
Yep.
Where is that, Benny? Where's Blackwater?
Yeah, Blackwater's about 2 hours directly west of Rockhampton, up there in central Queensland.
Okay, so when you were playing back in the junior league days, what's the furthest distance you'd have to travel?
The furthest distance we travelled for a game, like a round game, was to Moranbah, which is about a 3-hour drive.
Oh. And how many teams were
the furthest one there?
How many teams were in the comp?
I think there was 10 from memory, and the closest one was probably about an hour 20 drive. So they're all sort of
all
very spread out. Yeah, all country mining towns.
And are they? Is it still strong up there? I'd imagine it is. Like, are all those clubs still ticking along?
Yeah, mate, it's still reasonably strong in the juniors. It had a little bit of a setback, I guess, with the mining. There's a lot of shift work, so a lot of people are fly in, fly out. But, from what I'm told, the junior footy's still going really strong, and, there's some really good kids that come out of there.
2008, under-20s, the very first competition, Brian. I believe Benny Hunt, you played in that team. Who were some of the other people who were... was Jared Croker in that? Sean Fensom, I think.
Yeah, Jared Croker.
Yeah.
Yep, they're in the Raiders. They beat us in the grand final, yep. They had a really good side. Daniel Vito, Josh Dugan. They had a really good side.
So how old?
Josh Dugan was the goal kicker. So Tootsie Croker was not the goal kicker. No. Josh Dugan was the kicker.
Benny, how old were you when you left? Like when you left Rocky?
Yeah, so I went to boarding school in Yeppoon, which is just off Rockhampton, until grade 12, and then pretty much as soon as I finished school, went down to Brisbane, and that was the first year of that under-20s competition. Went straight into a pre-season down there with the under-20s team.
Were you shocked by it all? Like, was it hard? Or?
Yes and no. I'd done 5 years of boarding school, so I was used to living away from home, so that sort of set me up for that side of it. But I was probably just more shocked at the big city life, coming from grew up in Dingo, which population's about 150, pretty tiny little town, to going and living in the big smoke of Brisbane, was probably the biggest shock.
Well, how do you go now living in the big smoke of Sydney? Do you get homesick?
Yeah, I'm just used to it now, mate, to be honest. I was in Brisbane for nearly 10 years and been down here for 7 now, so that's just pretty much the run of the mill. But definitely looking forward to getting back to the country, post-rugby league. It's a place where I really enjoyed growing up and love getting back to in the off-season, so looking forward to that.
Things to do in Dingo. Tell us about Dingo, Benny Hunt.
Is it? Yeah, Dingo.
Dingo's very tiny little town, mate. There's 2 sawmills there, timber mills. They supply a lot of timber to the mines out west. A lot of cattle farming on the outskirts of town. There's a pub, a service station, and a tennis court. And a primary school, no high school, no police station. So you can pretty much do what you like. Ride your motorbike around town, ride your horses around town. Very laid-back, tight-knit community. Good place to grow up for a kid, mate. Really loved it.
Where are you going to retire? Like down the track, Benny, where's home going to be? Like, do you go back to a Dingo? Do you stay down there in Sydney or the Gong? Or do you go back to Brisbane, perhaps? Where do you reckon you'll settle down eventually?
Yeah, the plan's definitely to head back north, mate.
Yeah.
We got a little farm just up in the Northern Rivers. We bought a little while ago and, want to get back up there and get back to the land a bit. My wife really loves the beach, so it's sort of close to the beach and got a bit of farm lifestyle as well. So we've got to keep her happy, but definitely getting back to the land, mate, and slowing down a bit.
Well, let's go from a dingo to a bulldog. See that segue, Shook?
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, that's what you did.
What was it like? How was the atmos out there on Saturday night?
Mate, it was unreal. It really was. It had the feel of a finals game, to be honest. We ran out for the warm-up and the crowd was already packed. At the start of warm-up, that whole hill was chockers. Half it was blue, half was red. And it was a really, really good atmosphere for a round game.
We've both done our ladder predictor, Brian, which is not really like us, but we've done it, and we've both got you there playing the Bulldogs in week 1 of the finals. Could you just imagine a Sunday afternoon, Benny Hunt, taking on the Bulldogs at Accor Stadium? Could you imagine how big that'd be?
Mate, it'd be huge, honestly. The way the Bulldogs are going and how crazy their fans are going for them, like they'd probably sell that out, for that semi-final, and it'd be amazing for the game, I think.
And so you got the Titans down. Oh, that's a big game. When's that Saturday night?
No, we got the Titans on Sunday. Kieran Foran's 300th game, so
right.
they're going to be up for it.
Yeah. You blokes are good down there. What is it about playing down there?
Oh, it's just, we train there. All our training's mostly down at Wynn Stadium, and, it's just a place we enjoy playing, especially on a Sunday. It's always if you get a nice clear Sunday there, it's just a really nice place to play footy.
Now, Benny, they always give you a hard time, especially your front row, Blake Lawrie, saying that you don't shout. Can you? Now,
Here we go.
Now, this is
I actually bought him a coffee today, that bugger.
Yeah. This is a great platform and forum to get out anything you want to say to Blake. I know you've just mentioned the issue. So I'm thinking it might be him who's the tightarse.
Oh, look, there's plenty of flaws in Blake Lawrie, but being a tightarse isn't one of them.
Oh,
mate.
okay.
He'll buy you coffee, he'll buy you beer. He's pretty good like that blocker, so I won't get into about that. But there's probably a couple other things that I could mention, but
hygiene.
I don't think I should on this platform.
Hygiene's not great, I'm hearing.
Yeah. Oh, hygiene isn't fabulous, no. I won't go too deeply into it, but we'll just say it's not great.
Wow. Gee whiz. Tell us, how's Flano handled the loss, Benny?
Yeah, tough, mate. We had a review this morning, and it's obviously always tough when you go into a review after a loss, but it's just disappointing, mate. We played so well against the Storm last week, and you come into this game with a lot of confidence and feeling like you can repeat that, and we just killed ourselves against the Dogs, and Flano definitely let us know that this morning.
Hey, Benny, we were chatting earlier about the Dogs. At the start of the year, everyone was sort of saying they bought, 1 million utilities. Tell us, can they win the comp in your eyes?
Look, mate, honestly, I didn't believe they could until we played them the other night. Just the way they keep turning up and fighting and scrapping for everything, it's unreal, mate. And you say they don't have a huge forward pack, but geez, they hit hard, those little buggers. Like, they do not take a backward step. They fly off their line for the whole 80 minutes. They're full of energy, and I think a lot of things probably have to break their way, but I'm definitely not ruling them out for going a fair way in the final series. That's for sure.
Wow. As I said, I really hope it happens, Brian. Week 1, Canterbury versus the Dragons elimination. It'd be massive.
What could we? We've discussed that. It'd be a call, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Well, what if it? Okay, Benny. What if you blokes finish 6th? Can they finish 6th? No, that's not going to work.
I've got them coming. Yeah, you got to come 7th.
Anyway.
What else is happening, Benny? In fact, Brian wants to test you out. We're almost to put this to bed, but you are one of the elder statesmen of the National Rugby League.
I'm confident. So, Benny, we've given a lot of rugby league players, not your vintage, they're a little bit younger than you. We give them an audio question from a movie, and I'm very confident that you'll nail this. So, what?
Here we go.
Oh, hang on, is it coming? No, you'll know it for sure. You got that, Turi? Okay. Benny Hunt, what is this movie?
Here. Is that a hair gel?
Oh.
Yeah.
Great. I can use
No, you don't have to. You don't.
I just ran out.
Oh, you've got this. Benny,
what great hair gel.
Yeah, what movie's that?
That's fabulous hair gel. Is that Me, Myself and Irene?
Oh, here we're back, Brian.
No, it's not.
Oh, hang on.
No.
Protest.
No, it's not.
Give him another clue.
No.
We got another.
I know the movie.
Yeah.
I definitely know it. It's really good hair gel. Brian would use it, I reckon.
That's right. I have used it in the past. Hang on. We've got another. Okay, I'm going to ask you. Let's ask, while tourists are trying to find this, state of origin. Benny, are you going to retire from rep footy within 2 years? Tell me this.
Within 2 years, it's probably safe to say yes, Brian.
Okay. What about 2025? Will you be playing?
I can't give you an answer on 2025, mate. I really can't.
Well, okay, when would you make that decision? Like, what happens?
Oh, it'll definitely be early next year. I
Right.
just think see how the preseason goes and the start of the season, how my body's feeling and things like that, mate. Yeah, I think it'll be early enough next year that I'll definitely let Billy know it.
Well, we're looking for
at a time where he's got time to go on with his plans, I guess.
But anyway, we're looking for an exclusive.
20 Origins he's played. You've played 20 State of Origins, Benny Hunt. Did you ever believe something like that could happen?
No, I definitely didn't, mate. Definitely didn't. Being a young kid that we talked about from Dingo in a place no one really knows about to make it to Brisbane and then go on to play 20 Origins is something that I only dreamed about, and just feel very grateful and privileged that I've had the opportunity to play this great game and to play it at that top level. It's, if I don't play any more, I'll be very satisfied with what I've done.
All right, well, I know you'd be satisfied guessing this audio. Let's go, Turi. This is the same movie, different.
Look, I'm sorry to bother you again, but you got change of $1?
No.
All I got are these damn Nepalese coins.
I know the movie. I just honestly
been
can't
to
think of it.
Nepal?
Cameron Diaz.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. You're close.
And the actor,
Yeah.
Ryan, he looks a bit like Daniel Atkinson, doesn't he?
He does. He
Yeah.
looks a bit
What's his character name?
Pat Healy.
Pat Healy.
Is it Ben Stiller?
No.
Ben Stiller in
Oh, yes,
yes,
sorry.
he's in it.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Ben Stiller is in it. Sorry, I'm thinking of Pat Healy's in it, but he's not Pat Healy. Okay. The third word. Oh, you wouldn't get this bit here.
Sheila!
I got it.
No,
I got
Sheila!
it.
What is it?
There's something about
There
me.
you go.
Yes.
We finally got there.
There we go.
You're the first to
I
get
knew
it.
the movie straight away.
Yeah.
It's a great movie.
Are you watching anything on Netflix at the moment? Are you a big watcher of TV, Benny? Or you're more like getting out and fishing down the Nepean? No, not the Nepean, the Georges River.
I wouldn't say I'm a huge watcher of TV, but I definitely watch an episode of something every now and then at night time. And I'm watching on Netflix at the moment, Receiver, it's called, about the NFL wide receivers.
Oh, yes. Do you and
it's
you and
not
the
too
missus
bad.
ever watch a TV show together? Like, have you got like a show you like? Something
We
you
have
never miss?
done, but not for years.
What about the tip we'll give him,
We
Brian?
used to,
No, what
what
do
do
you
you
like?
got for me?
No. What did you used to watch, Benny? First of all.
I think the last thing we watched together was Vikings
Oh,
a
okay.
few years ago.
Yeah.
What would you suggest?
Got
I'd
into
say
that.
Presumed Innocence.
Oh, yeah. Watch that. Presumed innocent or below.
Presumed Innocence.
Yeah, or below deck. Below deck's a reality show.
With the missus, you reckon?
With the missus, yeah, because I reckon your missus would like, the Real Housewives and all that shit.
Yeah, she's like that.
They all like that, the girls. So this is a
They
bit like that, but more younger. It's hijinks on the high seas, I call it. A lot of porking going on below deck.
Yeah.
That's why they call it below
Yeah,
deck.
righto.
Mm,
Definitely sounds up your alley.
yeah, it is, and yours.
Did you get around Paris, Benny?
I did, mate. That's pretty much all that's been on our TV the last couple of weeks. My young fella's turning 8 this year, and he was right into it. So we watched plenty of Olympics. He was up till 11 o'clock some nights watching the Olympics with me. So, yeah, we really loved it, mate. And how good did our Aussies do? They were unreal.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and you Queenslanders just ruled the roost. I think you won about 12 out of the 18.
Yeah, right. I didn't even realise that. But
Yeah.
no, here we go. All right, mate. Us little Queenslanders.
You do, but just not at Origin. What about Raygun? Have you got around
Oh,
Raygun,
mate,
the
Ray-
breakdancer?
I can get around Raygun.
So can I.
Missus, I reckon my missus would give her a run, actually. She's got a bit of breakdancing in her.
I think
Might send her to the Olympics next time.
that she's just played everyone off a break here. I think she knew what she was doing,
Yeah.
and I think she's going to make herself a lot of money when she comes back. Thoughts, Ben?
Mate, I talked about this yesterday with my neighbour, and I reckon she's about to cash in big time.
Definitely.
Fletch, you think if
Well
you
done.
can't be first, be remembered? Is
Yeah,
that right?
and she'll go, I reckon she's...
Oh, 100%.
She's a moral to be on I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here.
Yeah.
Absolute,
100%.
absolute moral.
100%. 100%. Benny's thinking
She's
about
a-
this
she's
right now.
She's a better chance of being remembered than our gold medalists in this
That's-
Olympics the way it's going.
Yeah.
I bet you
Yeah,
can't name all 18, either of the U2.
No, not 18.
No, they
Oh,
had
no
18
way I
goals,
can
no.
name 18.
I know the two Mats that got the gold, the silver. No, they didn't get gold, did they?
No.
Silver and bronze last night. they got.
Yeah, Ariana.
Ariana, Jess Fox.
Noemi Fox.
Yep.
Matty
pole
Wern.
vaulter.
Yeah, Nina.
Yeah,
Nina Cherry. Nina Kennedy. Who else have we got? Who?
The
darts.
relay
We had a
girls.
walker.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Arissa?
We had a 20-kilometre walker. Yeah.
The young girl, the
Arissa,
skateboarder.
Arissa.
Arissa, yeah.
Oh, the
yeah.
tennis doubles.
Skateboarder,
Oh,
BMX racer.
Say it's a kookaburra.
So, yeah, we're getting there.
We're getting there. Benny,
we'll be all there,
and you've
mate.
got there too, mate. We appreciate sharing a big part of your day. Good luck. Big games coming up. And as I said, no pressure. But Brian and I have got you playing in the finals. And one last thing, Brian.
Just mocked him.
It doesn't work with the NRLW players. We had Jamie Chapman on last week. Didn't go out so
Yeah.
well for us. But what's our little gift to NRL players?
When you come on the show, you score.
Even
Ben.
Blake Lawrie scored.
Yep. He did too.
He did.
Even Blake Lawrie scored.
Yeah.
Jeez, you are the lucky charm.
Yeah. How many's he scored now? 2?
Well, pretty much he's been on our show twice.
All I'm going to say, Benny, when you get to the 10-metre line, tacking, show and go, you're very hard to stop.
Yep.
Very hard. And I'd appreciate...
You'll be loading up, Fletch.
100%, especially if you do it within the first 5 minutes. I would really love that.
You're good.
Yeah, very good. Hey, Benny Hunt, thanks for joining the Run Home with Joel and Fletch.
No worries, guys. Thanks for having me on, and always happy to be involved in the Telstra Country Series, mate, to promote the footy out in the juniors, out in the West. Thanks for having me.
Oh, nice,
Class
Benny.
act, see?
Class.
And that's why, Benny, we're going to get you back on ahead of week 1 of the finals when you're
Yes.
taking on the Bulldogs. Thanks, Benny.
Love it, mate. Cheers, guys.